Hey everyone, this is going to be just a quick response to both the Joseph Show's Why Anime Sucks video and MagusX1's response to his video. This is kind of a response to a response in a way. Um, I watched both Joseph's video and Magus's response, and Joseph, I do agree with you that American animation does not deserve this kind of hate from these anime fan brats. I mean, American animation is good too. It doesn't deserve any hate. It's not lesser in quality. It's not inferior in any way. Um, I also agree with you, Magus, that most anime TV series that cut corners, so to say, have to do so because they're usually on a lesser of a budget than most American cartoons and movies, and that's why you see what Joseph called keyframes and lower frame rate. That I agree that a lower budget is mainly to blame for these, I guess, differences in anime in Japanese animation. Now I started to really watch anime in 1999. Toonami on Cartoon Network introduced me to anime. I'll get into that on my Cartoon Network rant later on, but Dragon Ball Z was the first anime I watched, and then now I've watched several anime series, and I believe that I have a good grasp on the form of anime. Um, like I said, I do agree that the animation quality of Japanese animation is lesser than that of American animation, but still, that did not deter me from watching these series. I still like anime regardless of how it was presented, and so to say. And most of these fans that Joseph is talking about are rabid fan brats, these Narutards and Inuyasha fantards and people like them. They cannot seem to grasp the concept of liking both kinds of animation, in my opinion. They seem to take an extremist side to the whole argument. They feel like they had to stick to anime and nothing else. They feel like they probably feel like they're betraying their blessed anime series by liking American cartoons, and they have to call American animation inferior in order to, I guess, prove themselves as a true anime fan. Guess what? You can be an anime fan and a fan of American animation. I am. I admit I do not like most of the American animation that is out today, but I like classic Disney, like I said before in my one of my rants. I like old Disney shorts, Looney Tunes, old Nickelodeon cartoon series, um, Disney cartoon series like Tailspin and DuckTales and Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. I like those. I like anime too, and in my eyes, that does not make me any less of a fan of anime, and it does not make me any less of a fan of American animation. Now, I have more experience with American animation as I've been watching it my whole life practically. Like I said, mostly Disney, Looney Tunes, Hanna-Barbera cartoon series. Um, I like the movies of the Disney Renaissance, particularly Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King. Um, well, also older classic Disney movies like Pinocchio, 101 Dalmatians, Bambi. Um, those are great, great movies. I also like a old Cartoon Network series, original Cartoon Network series like Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, Cow and Chicken, Ed, and Eddie. Which, Joseph, I agree with you that the animation quality of Ed, and Eddie is superb and very unique because it's just amazing to watch. He calls it animation for its own sake, and I agree with him wholeheartedly. I love the animation style of Ed, Edd and Eddy. And also, like I said, old Nickelodeon cartoon series like Rugrats, Doug, Ren and Stimpy, Rocko's Modern Life. Joseph, I also agree with you that American animation is animated better. It's more fluid, like you said. Higher frame rate is another way to say it. Uh, Once again, maybe because of higher budgets. And one thing I want to say about Disney, that lately they have been concentrating too much on CGI. I do agree with you, Magus, right there. Um, I just saw a commercial tonight for, I guess, a straight-to-video, straight-to-DVD movie by Disney. They're releasing tomorrow, I believe, called Tinkerbell. It's done completely in CGI, unlike the original Peter Pan, which is hand-drawn animation. They're also they released several other movies in the past, such as Chicken Little, Home on the Range. What else? Meet the Robinsons. Generally, those of a lesser quality than their older movies with hand-drawn animation. Next year, they are going to release a movie that's completely done in hand-drawn animation called the Princess and the Frog, I think it's called. I'm really looking forward to that one for the nostalgic feeling, and I think Disney may be headed up to the top again. And another thing I want to mention here, that the Pixar CGI films are good. I agree with you, Magus, on that. Especially Toy Story. I love Toy Story. I think it's my favorite CGI animated film. And I still think SpongeBob is way overrated, Joseph. So I don't think it's very funny either. So, like you said, maybe I need a bag of weed or something like that. Alright, Joseph, regarding your response and the way you responded, I understand completely where you're coming from, since I defended the new singer in Nightwish in almost the same manner, from those rabid fan brats who, I guess, insult her too much. And I believe you're kind of stooping to the fan brats level. I admit that I did in my video, but I took it down. I just owned that video. So overall, I like both American animation and anime, and in my eyes, that does not make me less of a fan of either one of those kinds of animation. They each have qualities that I enjoy, and I will continue to be a fan of both kinds for the rest of my life. But I mainly watch anime now because there are not many American cartoons or animated series that I like. I mean, there's the new Cartoon Network series I particularly don't like. Like I said, SpongeBob I find way overrated. The last good original cartoon series Nickelodeon has done was Invader Zim, and they took that off a long time ago. So, I prefer older Disney movies and the cartoon series, older Cartoon Network series and Looney Tunes, and older Nickelodeon series. So, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. And till next time, this is Mr. Mir. Keep on hanging in there, everyone.